Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals. I'm Charlotte.
I'm Justin.
What are we doing today?
We are looking at Istanbul again.
Right. And how come we have to look at Istanbul again?
Because there is a vague rule in the game.
Some people would argue that it's not a vague rule.
It is kind of vague.
Well, I don't read the rule book, so I'm going to have to trust you on that.
So in the rule book, when you're taking your turn, the rule book follows a very specific sequence. And the first part of the sequence is when you get to the next tile, if there is an assistant of yours there, you place your stack on top of them and you pick him back up.
Right.
If there's not one of your assistants there, you drop one of them off by taking one from the bottom of your stack. Mm-hmm. The second step is to check for any encounters. And then the third step says very specifically, if you are accompanied by an assistant, take the action of the tile.
And I think when you say that to me, I picture in my mind that the assistant you drop off is accompanying you.
Yes.
So you're there, and the one assistant you've dropped off is also there.
Yeah. He accompanied you to the tile when you moved.
Right.
So the way that we have been playing and reviewing Istanbul from all of our other videos is that the only time you get to take that action is when you arrive at a tile and drop an assistant off.
Right.
And the way we've been playing is if you pick up an assistant,
it takes your whole turn.
You don't actually get to take the action of the tile.
Right.
However,
but you can say the rule means another thing.
Yeah.
Because it says if an assistant is accompanying you.
Yeah.
So technically, if you've got an assistant under your stack, is he accompanied?
Yeah. Is there any of your assistants on the tile with you? Then you are accompanied by, yeah.
Yeah. And the only, we were playing it with someone who had bought it, and he's like, teach me Istanbul. I read the rules, but I want someone to teach it to me.
Yep.
So we started playing with him, and he's like, oh, but doesn't the rule say this? And we're like, well, it very well could mean that. I don't know. Let's check the BGG.
Yeah. And
according to a forum post on the BGG.
Not an official FAQ.
No.
No.
On the BGG, the forum post said, the rule has always been that if you pick up a worker and you have a worker with you, that you get to take that action.
Yeah. All of our previous videos have been reviews or impressions with us playing it with our understanding of the rule being that if you pick up one of your assistants, you don't actually get to take the action. And now we're here to give our impressions of what the game is like if you play it where you can take the action when you pick up an assistant as well.
Right. Because we since have played the game
with the rules
correctly.
As interpreted by at least two people on the BGG forum.
Than us. Yeah.
Yeah.
It changes the game drastically.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Very, very much so.
It makes it less of a puzzle.
Yep.
Because you don't have to plan so many moves out in advance.
Yeah.
Because you always have the option that you can go back and do that action.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, you could go between two spaces and do those two actions for the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always found the way that we played it, Istanbul was like this very tense race of efficiency.
Yes.
Who can jump the most efficiently around the board without wasting time going back to the fountain or wasting time picking up people and wasting those actions.
Right.
To get those gems first. And that's why I enjoy it. Mm-hmm. As soon as you can pick up an assistant and take an option, well, then you don't really have to worry as much about where the fountain is. It's like, I'm just going to jump here, take this action, which helps me out, picks me up another assistant, and now I can do this extra move.
But you know what?
Yeah.
With the expansion, having that blockade, that could be a reason they introduced the blockade.
It's possible,
because, one of the strategies could be, I'm going to go to these 4 tiles the entire game, and that's it. And
now I just blocked you.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, figure something else out, because bam. Yeah.
True. So yeah, it's interesting. I think the way I would like, because I enjoy Istanbul, I would continue to want to play it the way we have been playing it, where you can only drop off an assistant and then take that action. Yeah. Otherwise, you're not.
The way I see it, now that I understand what the rules probably are correctly, Istanbul's a gateway.
Yeah.
But the way we were playing it was more midweight.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I guess it depends.
Yeah.
It could be a house rule.
Definitely.
But some people don't like house rules. Anyway, we just wanted to clarify that little thing.
Yeah.
Because we're posting this along with our Istanbul videos.
Yep. And I might actually, because I checked out AEG's website, I checked out Pegasus Spiel.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't find any FAQs or anything like that. The question that we're discussing in the rules was posed on the Board Game Geek, but it wasn't the designer who answered it or anything.
No.
So
Mr. Dorn.
There's no like official ruling on which way is the correct way. I can definitely see it being interpreted either way. Even though the person that on the BGG that did respond, no, this is the way it has always been correct.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking what I might want to do is see if I can find an email address to email and just say, we need a ruling on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then if I get a response, I'll just post it in the comments below so everyone can see it.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's all we had to say about that.
Pretty much.
Anyway,
Istanbul.
Thanks. We'll see you in the next video.
Laters. Not an official FAQ.
No.
No.
But the rule has always been interpreted. If you hear weird noises, our cat is chasing its tail on a chair, hitting the wall. So it's a lot of...
And doing some, light wall climbing, running stuff too.
Parkour stuff. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Anyway, sorry I got distracted.
It's okay.
Yeah, on the BGG. My shirt is like, what are they smoking?
There's a blooper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Alice Wonderland is smoking his pipe.